And now to the Santa Barbara International Film Festival.
A News Channel reporter Patricia Martellotti joins us live from the Arlington Theater with details about tonight's canceled event. Patricia?
A very disappointing day for so many fans who are looking forward to seeing Annette Bening at the Arlington Theater right behind me. Right now, I am with Roger Durling. He's the executive director with the Santa Barbara International Film Festival. Roger, thanks for joining us.
Of course.
First of all, can you just tell us what happened today?
Well, she was scheduled to be here, as you mentioned, but she got COVID and she's not feeling well, so she has to stay home. But, you know, it's the nature of live events. You just have to be flexible and go with the flow. Fortunately, we have many other events happening, films, and the show must go on, and it will go on.
Well, speaking of that, you know, even for my own assignment, our news crew and I were trying to figure out what was I going to be covering today, because my plan was to cover Annette Bening. So I get it. The show must go on. How often do these cancellations happen?
It's very, very rare, but we have had issues in the past when we had mudslides and bad weather that we had to shuffle or reschedule. In this case, since it's towards the end of the festival, and this was an added tribute. If you look at our history, this was supposed to be an inaugural extra tribute that we were going to do this year. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. But as I mentioned, there's so many screenings happening, and you know, the festival is still happening, taking place, and it's been a very successful 10 days.
Yes, it's been very exciting for me as well. She was expected to receive a tribute award. Did I get that right?
Yeah, and it was the inaugural Arlington Theater Award, and she was going to be the first recipient. It was, as I mentioned earlier, it was an added bonus, but you know, it didn't happen.
Right, but there's still a lot to look forward. There's still one more day of the film fest.
All day. Tomorrow we announce the winners of the festival, the audience winner and the jury winners, and tons of movies all day tomorrow. And closing night, which you see the marquee behind me, Chosen Family, which is completely sold out.
Roger, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Okay, but that doesn't stop some fans from still feeling the pain of not being able to see Annette Bening. Take a look at this video. You can see these crews were going up on a ladder, removing the name on the marquee. This happened just a few hours ago, and it only took a few minutes for them to change the name on the marquee from Annette Bening to Chosen Family. And here are some of the fans that walked by looking a little sad.
And a little bit barnacled that she's not coming tonight, but I hope she gets better, and maybe someday she'll come back again, but who knows.
So it's a disappointment. We were looking forward to it, and maybe she'll be able to come next year and get it in absentia.
And we do hope Annette Bening does get better from her illness. And I arrived here just when they were starting to take off the letter A from the marquee. And you can see now, as Roger mentioned behind me, Chosen Family is the film that'll be playing tomorrow. So there'll still be a lot for people to look forward here at the film festival. For now, live in Santa Barbara, News Channel reporter Patricia Martellotti. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Patricia. The show must go on. It's been a very successful film festival. Wraps up this week.